What is up, YouTube? M40 here. I promised a Rongo Bongo deck profile, and this is the one that Italian Yugioh went ahead and shared to the internet. The list that I have, as I said, I can't personally share at the moment because the team is keeping it a little bit under wraps, but I will tell you this. You are seeing a lot of similar concepts between these builds. A lot of the decks are trying to do the same thing, and they're really trying to, well, exploit the entire just bullshit mechanics at the moment on the secondary market. Or, not even on the secondary market. Future stuff coming out. Ugh. Gotta keep my things together. So Europe is going to have a YCS next week. You guys are going to probably be seeing Neospace Connector, Rongo Bongo, Summon Sorcerers kind of showing up, kind of throw a wrench in these plans. Well, unfortunately, now that Summon Sorceress is legal, hopefully we can get this card banned on the next ban list. I know there's always the constant, everybody bitches too much about these things, and it's like, you guys have to understand, overpowered cards, well, they're overpowered. I also don't understand why this list isn't looking at Gumblar as an option. I like decks that have multiple ways to do things. I mean, to be honest here, like, if this is the Cherries target, which I don't agree with, this card's a pretty good Cherries target. So, the whole world is still going around with things, and right now, everybody's looking at Rongo Bongo Turbo. It's kind of an option. I know everyone's like, oh my god, the deck is dead! Like, Armageddon Knight Malicious getting limited really hurt the deck. We have this guy. Like, what are we worried about? Like, we only just evolve with the fucking times. I don't think that people understand that. Like, having a win con built into a card with 5 materials is absolutely stupid. Like, giving your opponent jamming, like, I can't wait for us to get this card banned in some stretch. So, this is Rongo Bongo Turbo, subject to change as people explore new options. This is kind of just the evolution of the 60-card Dark Law Turbo decks that we kind of saw coming out recently. So, of course, one copy of Armageddon Knight. I feel like now that Armageddon Knight is at 1, we're going to see this become more of a staple. And I don't want this card to become a staple at this point, but it definitely makes sense that this would become the staple in the community. Triple copies of Danger Nessie. So, across all of the Danger engines, like, the Danger engine just allows you to constantly draw and get yourself more advantage. Like, unfortunately, it makes sense as to why we're starting to explore these options now. Of course, triple copies of Danger Jackalope, once again, draw power, special summon ability, setting up for those key plays. Like, it's pretty good. And, of course, triple Tsuchinoko, Xyz, materials down here, these guys, are actually pretty important to the deck. Now, of course, triple Dark Gruffer, as I said, with the loss of our boy Armageddon Knight, we have to start looking to other options to kind of make things work. And we still have this guy. It's just, on normal summon, you have to have another card acting in your hand as the additional extender. So, I mean, Mexican on things like Destrudo is not very bad. Now, a lot of people are still playing Mali. I'm kind of curious to see if Mali will be cut at some point from these decks, or if Mali will remain as a 2-of. He is a warrior, and he does act as a, you dump it to the graveyard, you get additional free abilities from it. I can't wait to hear about all the dead stories of, oh, I dead drew both my Malis, like, life sucks. No, of course, triple copies of Destrudo, you kind of have to do this. Like, not as much as I want to be able to play triple copies, but you kind of have to, because he is acting as a dark for the extender plays. Of course, triple Junk Forward, this card just gets even more value now, acting as your typical extender, or starter, actually. Triple copies of Marauder Captain, same fundamental logic as Junk Forward, acting as another means and another warrior. Also, he's level 3. We don't have a Terror Top package fully available to us, and Invoker is banned here. So we kind of have to make much different plays than really what the OCG kind of has going for them at this point in time. Now, of course, we have one copy of Mermare, and this is what we were talking about in previous videos with Yazi. The fact that Mermare allows you to just generate as many tokens as you want is so dumb. Also, the fact that he's a tuner, like, his... Why does this card actually exist? Now, the card that's going to make things busted here is going to be Neospace Connector. So when this card is normal summon, you can special summon one Neospatian monster or one elemental hero from or Neos from your deck. Tribute this card, target one Neospatian or elemental hero monster in graveyard, and special summon the target in defense mode. Okay, so all we care about is the fact that this guy can chain link out Aqua Dolphin. And we need to be very, very, very crucial. If I normal summon with this and you're holding Droll and Lockbird, I can Aqua Dolphin kill the Droll and Lockbird in your hand. I don't think a lot of people understand right now that the power of Aqua Dolphin, the ceiling for this deck is just climbing at this point in time because we have more degenerate things. Aqua Dolphin's play in the current format is only going to like grow from being more crucially important. So give it time. We'll have to I can't wait to see Aqua Dolphin get touched in some capacity. It's going to be bad. So the deck is also playing the Phantom Knight engine as well. I think it's one of the things I kind of like about this deck is the Phantom Knight engine itself is really good. So we have 2 copies of Ancient Cloak, 1 copy of the Ragged Gloves, triple copies of Silent Boots. I think it's very crucially important to understand that, like, getting to the Shade Brigadine, acting as another warrior extender, is really good. Also, the fact that like, you get special summonable options among this engine too is pretty crucial. And of course, we have triple copies of Vion. I mean, Dumping Malicious is still really good. Like, this still acts as a normal summon starter. Like, normal summon this, dump the Mally, remove the Mally. Cool, you've got your Isolde up online for your core normal summon. That's literally everything that you want built into a core normal summon. I'll take it. And then, of course, 1 copy of Autonomous Action Unit. I expect people to be dumping off lots of extenders. You dump off that warrior monster for me, don't mind if I steal it really quick. Triple copies of Called by the Grave. We're going right back in to that staple window. And it really sucks to see that this card is back at full potential, because I kind of enjoyed my opponent not having Called by the Grave. Now, you better be opening up 2 hand traps. 1 copy of Card Destruction. You're packing a 9-card engine here. Like, this can only help you in most scenarios, I feel. Also, this card. Then, of course, you know, things like DDR for revivability. Double Summon. I don't know how I feel about Double Summon, actually. I think it's really cute being able to extend out another normal summon if you kind of brick. But, on the flip side of that equation, you still have to play 1 brick. So, there's that. 1 copy of Foolish Burial. Hello, Destrudo. Hello, Mally. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. And then triple copies of course, Instant Fusion. You know, people want to play Thousand Eyes Restrict, but stop that shit right now. Like, you go into your warrior, alright? And your warrior also has multi-purposing functions. Of course, 1 copy of Living Fossil. Yeah, just more extenders. 1 copy of Monster Reborn for extenders. 1 copy of Overdone Burial for extenders. I mean, once again, like, these are all just equip spells for Isolde. 1 copy of Rhoda. 1 copy of Soul Charge. Blowout options. 1 copy of World Day Succession. Pretty much the same thing we've been talking about in the past. Just Extenderville. 2 copies of Fogblade. I mean, hey, you have the ability to search these. You may as well take advantage of them. You know what I mean? Then, of course, 1 copy of Shade Brigadine for that absolute destructive start. Like, enjoy your free warriors. Now, this deck does play Rusty... God, I can't even pronounce this guy's name. We're just going to call this Rusty Birdcage. So it's 2 darks to make it. During your main phase, you can send 1 Phantom Knight monster from your deck to the graveyard, and then set 1 Phantom Knight spell and trap card directly from your deck. If a Darky sees monster special summon to a zone that this guy points to while this card is on the field, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. You can only use the effect of Birdcage once per turn, and this card cannot be used as link material. So, once again, getting this and dumping off any of these other pieces is actually really good. Summon Sorceress, yeah, it's still a problem. 1 copy of Link Karibo Man, 1 copy of Unicron, 1 copy of Phoenix, 1 Cerberus, 1 Isolde, 1 Boral Sword for OTKs, 1 Break Sword, 1 copy of Rongo Bongo, 1 Bamboozling Gossip Shadow, 1 Levier, 1 Yazi, 1 Black Rose, and 1 Invoked Raijin. I think the thing I like most about this extra deck is this is literally just the clusterfuck of everything that you could want in one metagame, just shoved into one little toolbox, available for you for a package of like $300. Side deck is a lot of money. We have triple Ash Blossom, triple Droll and Lockbird, triple Book of Eclipse, triple Evenly Matched, and triple Red Reboot. Holy shit. So, the whole purpose of this deck, you're basically tutoring out to Rongo Bongo. We want to get as many materials on this guy and have him act as a standalone boss mon. Well, most boards I've seen summon sorcerers is chilling next to Rongo Bongo. But we want to put materials on this. We want our opponent not to be able to answer this. We want to just take the clean, easy victory away from our opponents. And Rongo Bongo gives us that free win every single time. I'm looking forward to seeing where the iterations of this deck are going, just besides like seeing Constant Sky Striker and things like that. It's always cool to kind of see the combo decks in the format, so besides Sky Striker, Thunder Dragons, and stuff. So what do you guys think about this deck? Please leave a comment down below. I too am looking forward to praying kids wrecking the YCS. Alright guys, peace out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.